And we are live. Hello, everyone who's watching this retrospectively. I'm Francis McCaffrey. I am a fifth generation Blackthorn shillelagh maker. And this is my weekly live stream. A live stream which I do every Friday. Well, most Fridays, probably not the majority of Fridays. And I connect with you guys in the community. And I tell you a little bit about what I'm working on and what I've been working on the past week, give you an update on me, my life, and what's to come. And today is a very exciting one as well. And let's see on Instagram. Pastel Bear says hi, hello, nice to join the stream. So I'm going live now on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on what you call it, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. That's it as well. I could try to do TikTok as well, but it'd be too much to keep up with the comments. So if you have any questions or want to ask me anything, just work away. And again, this is just more of a kind of update stream where I tell you what I'm working on. Today is Friday, and on a Friday, I'm usually very tired because I've spent the last 5 hours in my basement working away with wood. I'm always tired. I'm always moody doing this. That's really funny because every Friday when I do this stream, it's like I've been working for about 5 hours in my workshop, and my hands are tired. My back is tired. I've dust in my eyes. There's dust in my hair. Like when I'm talking to you guys now, there's all dust all over my glasses. I really should prepare a bit better for these live streams, but that's not why you guys join them. You like to see the real me, and I'm quite happy to do that as well. Let's see. Pastel Bear says, "Oh, you didn't know you could do that? Yeah, you can stream. I'm streaming live on three platforms right now, and usually I leave them on Facebook and YouTube so people can do them retrospectively. Let's see. Steve Kelly is joining us on Facebook. He says, "Can't watch today. I'm in hospital." Well, Steve, so sorry that you have to go to hospital, and I hope you're okay and get well soon. I'm always wishing you well. And yeah, Pastel's saying Friday, woohoo! Yes, it is Friday. Friday is kind of like I have this kind of ritual which I do every week. I work like really hard, and then on Friday afternoons before the live stream, I usually do my most physical type of work. And usually, then when I do the live stream, I just don't really care. I mean, in terms of like what I say, and I feel more free because I'm physically, mentally, and exhausted and everything. But I do like Friday, and I have like a ritual. I'm very into kind of like routines and rituals and different things. So every Friday I do the live stream, then I go get takeaway food, then after that I watch a movie, and then after that I go back to answering questions, and I video call people, I chat to people, I spend nearly every evening I'm online chatting to so many different people. I'm probably having like 30, 40 conversations at once, all at the same time. Let's see, Mary Miles from Wyoming. Hello, Mary Miles is over on YouTube. Welcome to the live stream. You are a long subscriber of mine and a great supporter of my channel, Mary. So I do appreciate everything you do. Let's see, Anthony O'Neill says, Francis, my main man, hope you're well. I am well. I just complain like just to get fake sympathy as well. Like, I'm so tired. Like, it's not like anyone you guys care. I'm dusty, my shoulder hurts. You're like, give me the sticks. All we watch your channel for is the sticks. We want our sticks. And don't worry, guys, I give you what I want as well. And I do appreciate that. Let's see. Anthony says, is the stick you have going up? Everyone is asking me about the holly sticks. I have a lot of holly. I have about 27 holly sticks that I'm just finishing. I'll give you guys who joined the stream a sneaky peek at my holly sticks that I'm about to put up. There's been a lot of interest and getting a lot of DMs about that, so that's a good sign. Pretty happy with that. I do like when you guys are quite happy. And let's see, Pastel says, food sounds so good. What have you had today? Well, actually, today, Pastel, I've been fasting because I'm going to Asia next week, and I want I want to lose a few extra pounds. So I was doing a bit of intermittent fasting today. So I'll probably have some seafoods tonight. Get it from the takeaway. Something quite easy as well. That's probably what I'm going to do. And let's see. McFarland 1952 says, I seem to remember that Blackthorn had thorns all the way down the shaft, and Yes, blackthorn does have thorns as well, and it is this as well. Let's see. Pastel says, "Do you have proper eyewear for woodworking?" Yes, I do, but I could probably you I would like to say that I'm very good with the safety, but sometimes when I'm rushing and different things, I might, work with few tools and different things, and I mightn't have the correct eyewear on as well, and I need to be a bit more disciplined with safety. Sometimes, I'll leave the gloves off, or I'll just leave the eye things. But I did get an eye injury a few years ago, so that should be like a warning sign. But usually these glasses that I wear, I usually wear these kind of like nerd glasses that you see on me now, and I do seem to do okay, but it's not too bad with the. It's only when you're like sanding or using a belt sander or some. So I usually use a lot of hand tools like rasps and hand saws and different things. So there's not a lot shooting up at my eye, but the only thing that would shoot up is like when I'm using maybe the sander, the belt sander, or something like that. Like so, I try not to use like any like machinery or different things. I just like working with my hands because when you're making like a walking stick and you can visualize how someone's going to actually hold the stick and you can kind of like work your way around it, and you have a better control in it as well. And let's see, Race Captain says, I thought holly was a bush. You can get a holly bush, I suppose, but it's more of a tree. um but bushes can grow into trees as well. Let's see, we have Bruma 110 says, hello from Argentina. Hello to Argentina. Sorry, Argentina. Buenos Aires is a great place. Argentina is a pretty cool spot that I will go to someday. I do travel a lot. If you guys watch my channel, I'm pretty passionate about traveling. I go traveling way too much. We can never go traveling enough. Let's see. Over on YouTube, Kit Kat says, "Hello, fella. What about you? Much respect doing." Yes, yes, here is the respect I'm showing back to you as well in my little T-Rex poses. But here I have a lovely piece of holly that I've been working on as well. This is a holly walking stick, made in a knob stick. It is quite thick. I decided to leave the bark on the holly because holly is such a pale wood. When you take off the bark, it looks kind of naked and weird. So I've decided to do a safe for work holly, not take off the bark. And I find it actually looks a bit interesting. There's a beautiful array of colors when you're working with holly, and this is something that has been quite interesting to work on. That for me, I love working with natural wood, and as you're slowly sanding the bark of various woods, you can bring out like natural features. And I'm basically not really. I don't consider myself an artist. I just facilitate the piece of wood, and I just bring up and highlight what I can see in the wood as well. So I'm not creating or sculpting. I'm just finding interesting pieces of wood which I can season for 2 to 3 years because that's really how long it usually takes as well. Let's see. Pastel says over on Instagram, we have nothing up in North Dakota. Is there not any forests or anything that you can go out in, or like, is it? I don't really know North Dakota. Is it like all like arid desert or something like that? I thought Dakota would be like a bit more. Misty, who I did a podcast with, says, "Hey Francis, that looks awesome. Hope everything's okay with you, Misty. I haven't been following your channel there for a while because I've been busy, which is a good complaint to have. I'll tell you guys as well." Rodney over on Facebook says, "Hi Francis. Hey Rodney, how are things, my man? How's everything with you?" Tim McKern from Colorado says, "That's a monster as always. I took my McCaffrey walking stick on my walk this morning as well. That's what I want. Look, if you guys buy a walking aid from me or a walking stick, I want you to use it. I want you to have memories. I want you to message me with your memories, the stick. Like, there's nothing that depresses me more than when I sell amazing, beautiful stick to someone and it just gets thrown in the press. I do like people to actually use my walking aids and walking sticks. I love the stories and the memories that people get with something I've created. I get an energy rush for that. I'm not joking, and it really does motivate me. And I try to save and reread all the positive comments. I'm a bit different than most. I pay no attention to negative comments. They mean nothing to me. I spend actually no, like, maybe if I'm in the bathroom sitting on the toilet for 5 minutes checking my phone, that's maybe when I might look at a negative comment and just laugh. But I give no attention to anyone like that. Let's see, Misty, who I did a podcast with, says, "Yes, everything is great. Thank you. We will have to see if we can have you on again." Yes, didn't wasn't my podcast pretty popular? I think you got a few thousand views or something on that as well. I think it's like the most views on your channel, but it was, unless you got someone else on as well. Shauna says, "You do amazing work." Thank you, Shauna. I look, I try my best. I usually work with blackthorn wood, which is quite a very interesting type of wood. It has thorns. It's synonymous with Ireland. It is a heritage product of Ireland. But I've been working all week on holly because I'm going to introduce some holly, which is a very dense wood. Historically, holly has been associated a lot with shillelaghs, with the faction fights. It has a strong tradition in Irish history as well. And like me, I see myself as an Irish heritage custodian, and I like to, I like this thing called heritage crafts. I've made a living out of doing this, and in these live streams, I let you guys know about my story and different things. A lot of comments coming through today. I'll try to catch up with them. Maeve Fia says, "Hello from Portland. Very good. And how is everything in Portland, Oregon? Hopes well. Let's see now. Doug Otto says, was in Ireland for the first time in February. So happened to stop in Killorglin. Wish I'd known about McCaffrey Crafts before I went. Oh, well, I have the more reason to come back. Doug, I am waiting for you. Book that ticket right now. What's stopping you, man? Come back to Ireland. It's a great place if you like castles, if you like forests, if you like a whimsical charm. The people are very animated, like myself. We talk too much. If you can understand my accent, there's a lot of stronger accent here as well. And Missy said that is part not paying attention to the negatives. Yeah, yeah, I've been called everything online. No one bothers me anymore. Like it's always funny when I get called a Nazi or something like that, like or a racist or something like, and it's always for something like I said an Irish stick is an Irish stick, and they're like, no, a stick can be from anywhere. And I was like, come on, like people that just argue for the sake of it. But pay absolutely no. And let's see, Misty says, yes, your episode got over 1,000 views. It was the most views so far. I think it got way more than 1,000. I think it got 5 or 6,000. I think it got 5,000 views the last time I checked a month ago. However, we're gaining new subscribers. Very good. And let's see. Let me catch up. This Kit Kats over on YouTube says, "Good man, Tim." Let's see. Tim said, "Did you get any good investor for McCaffrey yet?" No, I'm waiting for you, Anthony. If anyone wants to invest in my business to help it grow, I'm open to this discussion. I've had two guys who wasted my time. One guy said he was going to invest with me, and he was selling his house, and he wanted to join up, and we wanted to create two more walking stick brands and more business ideas. And it turned out he was unemployed, and he had lost his job, and he just wanted attention from me. It's really weird, man, because like yeah, I had a guy who said he was an investor and who contacted me, wanted to know everything about my business and everything, and he was just a lonely guy. His wife left him, and he lost his job, and he came up and fabricated this story just to get McCaffrey time. And it was kind of a bit sad, like, because I kind of like I was nice to him for a while, but then it got to a stage where it got a bit weird, and then he turned into a bit of a stalker. So I had to I've had proper stalkers, guy. I think I've touched on it before. I've had like two proper stalkers, man. Like, oh, two weird guys, man. Like they used to message me like 7 times a day and try to call me, and then when I wouldn't take their call, they would get, "Where are you? Where are you?" And then like, oh, it's very. It got. I had some like I weird stalkers. So it's not just girls that get weirdos online. Even McCaffrey gets them as well. Let's see. John Elliott over on Facebook says, "Evening. How's the form and how's Frank after the fair?" Ah, he's good form. My dad's a bit stressed out because he's been helping me with the packing. I've been very busy the last week because I've been preparing to go away, of course, to Asia for a few weeks, and my shop will keep going. And I stocked the shop's shelves. That's this tongue twister. I put like 80 or 90 sticks onto my website in the past week, and it's a good complaint to have, but they sold within 2 days. I was a bit shocked. I did like 90 sales in 2 days because a very good guy called Brinsley did a video with me, and he promoted me, and I got a huge surge of sales, and I made 90 sales in like 2 days, and I was packing for 2 days, and I feel like I'm way behind on what I want to get done. Like I wanted to have all these holly online already, and I've run out of time. And see, Maeve Fia says, I'll be over there in October to help with the Samhain festival as well. Yes, I've met your friend, and she's great. And oh, Lisa, isn't it? And she's cool. She's cool. She's actually one of the few people that I like as a person, as a human, and just like her outlook on the world is something similar to have, and I like how she wants to ruffle feathers. She's got this like feisty charm that she likes to annoy people, but in a good way. But I did like Lisa, when she came, because Lisa's doing the Samhain festival. There's a Halloween festival on, and usually when people ask me to be involved in festivals and different things, I tell them to get lost, because usually they're committees and they're so annoying. But Lisa came in here. She's really nice, really interesting. She's got like a pet bird or a crow or something, and she's into like rats and loads of like the Stark type of stuff. And she's just a very like, she came in here for 5 minutes, and I think we talked for 3 hours. And usually I don't talk to people for that long to come in here. Yeah, but Lisa's pretty cool. She's a cool person. I'm following her now. Kit Kat says, "Cheers, Francis. Say 33. Yes, the Irish accent, and what Kit Kat is referring to here is that in Ireland and in Irish Hiberno English, we do not pronounce the TH sounds. So if an Irish person is talking about the number 33, or I'll do the big one. So 333,333. So three. So whenever an Irish person says a TH sound, the H is silent. We just do the T sound. So like if you go to the bathroom, if you go to get your mouth. So anything with like a TH sound. Wait, there's some guy leaning against the door. It's always when I'm doing the live stream, a load of lads like start messing at the door. Uh, so yeah, so like the thing about Ireland and with the Irish accent is we put intonation on different words and there's different sounds. I'm actually speaking very slow now. I'm probably like on maybe like half speed. Well, about a quarter to half speed at now. Like when I'm speaking, I usually speak way quicker than this because I'm in a rush to get things done. I walk fast, I speak quick, I ship fast, I make sticks. I like to be quick with everything I do. Tim says, thanks, KitKat. Tim says, I live in an area with a lot of wild animals and some mean dogs, so I carry my stick for self defense. That's very essential, very good to do. But Francis, I take it in the shops shuts at 6, and you get a lot of punters walking in during the live. Yeah, like they see me inside the window because like there's a window, and they like it's like I've got like a big shop window here, and they put their face right up against the window with their nose pressed against it. And it's really weird. Like they leave all these nose marks on my window, and it's like I have to go out and clean it the whole time. It's kind of weird. So they push their nose right up against it, and they're like looking in, and they're pulling all of these kind of faces, like and then they see me and they start like waving it to me, and I'm trying to like talk to you guys here. And a lot, they don't like, they just want to chat and they're just being nosy and see what's going on. And then sometimes you'll get like there's a few local teenagers that know I do live stream on a Friday, so they think it's funny to shout something or run by or ring the doorbell and knock. But yeah, that's kids being kids. That doesn't bother me. They're just, that's not a big deal at all. Trill, you're working with holly. I finished 4 sticks holly off properly as well. Yes, I have 27 done. I have 300 pieces of holly, and over the next 2 months, I'll be putting 300 pieces online. Any good fetish holly sticks? Yes, Web Wilder actually sent me his fetish paddles. I must show you guys them. But they're not fetish paddles. He put them on the customs form. But I gotta show you these things. Wait, let me get them. So there's a guy in TikTok, and I got to make a video. That reminds me, I got to make a video to thank him. And he sells these things, which are slapjacks. They're little dangerous things with a nice piece of iron inside. They're like a slapjack, and you can. They're used for self defense and for different things as well. Owning one is fine in Ireland, but obviously you can't walk around the street or do different. And like he's done like some leather work and stuff as well. So like he sent me this one, and then he sent me these 8-inch ones, which are like the little small one, as they're easier to carry and to take out. And so to get through customs to ship to Ireland, rather than say slapjacks or something like that, he wrote on the customs form fetish leather. What do you call them? Fetish paddles. That was it. So, and then when I went to the post office to pay the customs fee, Yuan was like, "Here are your fetish paddles." And I was like, "Oh, my fetish paddles! Oh, I'm so happy to get my fetish paddles. I've been waiting to use them." And the one in the post office was looking at me like, what was going on and stuff. And I just thought it was funny. But they're actually like called slapjacks, and they're actually used for self-defense, and they're actually kind of a weapon, I suppose. And so yeah, so he sells them on YouTube, or sorry, on TikTok. His name is Web Welder. He's a guy from Tennessee, and he's sound. He's a man's man, you know, real kind of like guy's guy. And you know, he's doing pretty well actually. He got injured and he was going to be out for a few months, and he made a few videos talking about his injury. Then his sales just went through the roof. And Anthony's laughing, making reference to that. Really interesting weapon. They actually are, man. They actually are pretty cool. These things. They don't look like anything. They just look like little shoehorns or paddles or something like that. But like the weight at the top of it as well, and like one hit of that, it's game over and stuff. Like, of course, I'd never want to use that, or I wouldn't cause harm to anyone. But you know, when you've had a few stalkers, and guess what? I've actually had death threats online, you know, which is kind of weird. I've never kind of I've mentioned it loads of times to you guys, but like yeah, I've get like calls, you know, on my phone and guys threatening me and different things, and I've kind of tried to get it and research it, but they just use like burner phones and different things as well. So there's a lot of weirdos out there. So it's just one of those things. But let's see. Hoppy Fletch says, "Good evening, Francis. Good evening to you, Hoppy. Hope everything is well with you." Haha, I love the stalker stories. Yeah, I've only kind of touched them a bit, man. I've had like people that were very interested in me, uh, but like I have a few stalkers as well, and I'm very popular in Brazil apparently. So I get a lot of Brazilians messaging me. Whip out the sticks, Francis. I'm ready to go Hollywood. All right, Morris, man. You want to see the sticks? You want to see some holly? All right. This is I'm going to model some holly for you guys now, and some of the holly sticks. So let me stand up here. Oh shoot! I knocked the chair over. So yeah, you've seen this stick already. Here is a nice piece of Irish holly. I'm not too sure the size, maybe 34, 35 inches. I haven't weighed them, but give you guys. So that's one of these as well. Let me show you a few more. Here's another nice holly stick that I've made. This is like a knob stick, fits in good. This is quite a tall one. It's about like 39 inches. So here you can kind of see it a bit well. Don't really know how to pose with the sticks, but that's another beautiful holly stick as well, giving you guys a first look at these type of sticks. So here we have a nice holly piece as well. Actually, let me just put these down here. Another kind of a nice knob stick, a nice holly knob stick as well. And this one is about 38, 39 inches. So usually to here is about like 39 inches. So I did make these guys a bit long. Um, use a gloss finish. I like the kind of bark on it as well. I left the bark. I've sanded a lot of the bark down on a few of them just to bring out the black color. Because if you sand it down, it's like an onion. Like there's so many different layers as well. So here we have a nice, beautiful holly stick. I have quite a lot of them I can show you. Actually, this one you guys will love. Look at this first stick. Here is a holly hiking staff, a knob stick, very big size knob as well. This is about probably 59 inches, something like that. And it is a good probably inch and a quarter shaft as well. Here I can hold it so you guys can see it. So this is a very big, long hiking staff. Um, so I made two of these. I have two with the knob sticks. The other one is drying. I still have the finish on it, but this one was ready, so I could show you guys. This one should be pretty highly sought after as well, especially because of the size of it, the thickness of it, and this is like a big giant knob staff, which I always get requests for as well. I've made some of these big heavy ones as well. Like this is like 3/4 of an inch and 3/4. There's another nice holly stick as well. Give you guys a little look at it. You can see all these sticks are pretty sweet. Like they're all pretty good. Um, give you guys a good proper look at the holly. I'll catch up with the comments in a second. I'll just give you. Do you want to see more holly? I got loads of it. Wait. Here's a nice little, not like little, but it's a nice little walking stick as well. Um, you can see like the holly has some kind of blacks in it. Sometimes it's a bit greeny. Sometimes it's a bit like this. There's a load of kind of interesting colors you can bring out. Sometimes there's a little red in it as well. This one's quite interesting because I had like the black color on it. A very nice type of stick as well. You can kind of pause this or look at it a bit. But I need to put all of these online probably tomorrow because I ran out of time. I have lots of, I should just grab a bunch of them together. So I have loads of holly. Look, I have holly I have knob sticks. I have these other knob sticks. I have these L-shaped sticks. All of these type of sticks. I have loads of holly, and it turned out pretty well. Look, there's four more pieces of holly. I still have, there's a few more pieces. I'll just show you a few more, guys, and then I'll stop. It'd be a bit of a holly overload. But yeah, like there's a really nice kind of knob stick as well. Um, Give you guys a good look at all of these sticks. So I have, there's about 15 or 16 sticks there that I showed you guys, just to give you an idea of, I think I showed you this stick last week. This is like the holly cudgel that I had worked on as well. So I had this particular stick. So yeah, there's some pretty nice sticks there that I've worked on as well. It's a nice little stick as well that will go into it. So I hope that you will like my holly collection. I know you will, because I know what you guys like. What type of wood it is? It says Al Basimon. That is holly that I'm working with as well. So, guys, there has been some of the pieces of holly that I'm working on. Very nice, actually. Let me catch up with these. Forge the Femme says, "Hey, Francis, back on the stalker topic. Were they in Ireland?" No, it's just some guy made reference to it. So I kind of like brought it back up again. Happy Friday, Francis. Hey, Jeffrey, how are things? It is Happy Friday. I'm usually a bit worn out on Fridays, you guys know. In Scotland, we call that a chib. Oh yeah, these guys, these things. They're beautiful. Like, look, in leather, and like there's a big piece of metal under there as well. And these apparently, are a bit, you can't resell them online type of thing. Let's see. Can you walk around with one of those shillelaghs in Ireland? With walking age, yes. It depends on like if you walk around on the street holding a knife, walking up and around the road, you'll probably, get stopped or get asked questions or different things as well. Um, or a kosh. Yes, it'd be called a kosh, but it'd be more high quality ones. Like it's a style they used to make in the 40s in America. Will you be doing any more live streams other than Friday? Do you guys want more McCaffrey? It depends. I was planning to do way more live streams from September after I'm back, and I just don't want to overdo it as well with you guys. Like you'd get bored of seeing me every day. I think the once a week is kind of nice, and I have things to talk about of what happened during the week. But if you guys want to see more live streams, I could do them as well. Let's see now. Let me catch. Where are you in Ireland? I'm in County Kerry, the southwest of Ireland. Dreamweaver says, "Hey man, I bought a shillelagh from you. You shipped it to Arkansas. Love it so much. Incredible quality. I'm so happy there that you liked the stick. And shipping has been good with FedEx as well. The holly staff is beauty. I got two of them. I actually have a lot. I was looking through my holly collection of 300, and I have at least probably 100 staffs I could make. They're actually really good, big, thick ones. I came across some good holly, and I had a guy cut some holly with me, and I've been kind of like sitting on it for a while now, for nearly 2 years, and I've been kind of looking at the whole time, wanting to use it and different things. But like it takes a while to season wood. You need patience in this game. With holly being slightly lighter than blackthorn, can you get away with being thicker around the shank? Yes, that's what I did. They're still pretty heavy. Like their blackthorn is for the same like parameters. Blackthorn is heavier, but holly is a very heavy wood as well, and very good. You'd be surprised of how holly is. But yeah, I've gone for a few bigger, thicker pieces as well with the holly. Let's see. Jasper says, "Oh, love the elegant holly knobstick as well." Yes, there's some beautiful ones. I was supposed to have them online today for the live stream, but I just got busy. I've been dealing with 90 orders that came in 2 days, and I still have 15 more orders of the 90 to ship. So if you're one of those 15, because like I want to get the orders out fast, and I always do that. I prioritize orders and shipping quickly. And nice holly sticks. Appreciate that, Mary. Thank you very much for saying that. Tim McCurran says, what do you do for farrels on those monster sticks?" Yeah, I have big farrels. I have farrels. up to I think nearly 2 inch farrels. I think an inch and three quarters, an inch and a half farrels, and then you can just sand away and taper the bottom if you need. If it's really thick at the bottom, just sand it a bit and rasp it and make it to the size you had. Is holly lighter and heavier than blackthorn? It's only slightly lighter, not really a huge difference. Like blackthorn is kind of similar. Like blackthorn's a bit stronger than oak, about the same kind of weight and density with oak, maybe just slightly heavier. Let's see, rowan tree would be much lighter, and then holly would be a little bit under the blackthorn, but it's still a very strong wood. Be stronger than hazel, and it'd be stronger than chestnut. Holly would be right up there as one of the strongest. And holly was used for shillelaghs quite often. There's loads of references as well, because it is actually quite a strong heavy wood. Let's kind of weigh this one to give you an idea. Let me get the scales out here. Let's see if I can weigh this. Oh, get my scales here. Yeah, so that's like 350, 360. And that's a pretty good weight and size. For the same kind of measurements of blackthorn, it might be about a 400. So there's not a huge like difference. Like, but holly is a bit lighter, but not like too much. Maybe like 10% lighter than blackthorn. Ross Stockwell says, "Hey, it's Ross from Canada. I received my walking stick much quicker than expected. That's what I like to hear. It is stunning to see in person. I need to cut it down a little. Any advice about that?" Oh yeah, sometimes it's always good if it's a little longer because you can cut it. You just get a handsaw, just put it on a bench, just cut off the inch or half inch or however what you want. Just get a little bit of sandpaper then and just kind of like just sand around the edges so it's not sharp. And then just put any little bit of finish or paint on it. Like the majority of paints will actually seal the wood. So any bit of paint that you have, just put it at the bottom, and then just put the rubber foil back on. Simple as that. The rubber foils just twist and pull off. Like there's not too much to do on that as well. And let's see. Don Reynolds says a cost of shillelagh plus shipping to South Carolina. Don, go to my website, McCaffreycrafts.com. All the prices are there. I individually picture and price every one of my sticks. They're all different prices, and the shipping to the USA is a flat rate. It's $39 no matter how much you buy. If you buy 10 sticks, $39. Buy one stick, $39 shipping. Two sticks, $39 shipping, and it's there in about a week with FedEx now. I've been using as well. And Dreamweaver said, "I'm surprised how fast I got my shipment." Yeah, it depends. Like sometimes they're pretty good. I see Webb Wheeler has joined. I've been talking about your slapjacks. I've been talking about the ones again. I'm going to make a video. I was talking so that your man is on Instagram now. I see he's joined. Webb Wheeler, Leather and Lead. So he's on Instagram too. I know he's on TikTok, but I spent 5 minutes about 10 minutes ago talking about your slapjacks, telling people about you, where to find you, and how good they are as well. And I have the bigger ones, and then I have the the fetish paddles. I was telling him the story about you wrote down on the customs form the fetish paddles. So I was telling him that story as well. These are beautifully made leather slapjacks. And if you go, he's on Instagram under the name, let me see it here, Web Welder Leather and Lead. He's on Instagram. But I actually will make a video over the weekend. Actually, like he sent me four, and my son took one, and my daughter took one. So I have to like go find get them as well. Let's see now. Let's see. Jasper says, I need to ask you in a previous stream on YouTube. It seems like my username might be filtered there. Have you worked with Hawthorne? Yeah, I have worked with Hawthorne like years ago, but like it's the wood that people use, and it's very common and it's very readily available. And I try not to use it, but a lot of people use Hawthorne, calling it blackthorn. So it's kind of like I try not to use it too much for that. I understand there's some superstitions around in Ireland. The superstition around everything in Ireland, my man. It's like it's weird. Wait, I nearly dropped that. Gregory Jones says the magic of Hollywood. I look forward to some staffs. I have a lot of staffs, but I won't be doing the Holly staffs until September because I'm out of time now. I'm off on Monday, but I have like 27 nice sticks that are ready to go as well. Let's see. John Elliott, did you ever get your customs charges sorted? No, it's a work in process. 2,234 euro is owed to me by UPS, and they want to give me a credit note. I said, give me my money back, and they just want to give me like a credit note against future things. So like Let's see. Web Welder says, I love the stick that you sent me. Very good. I appreciate that as well. And you sent me a great video with your granddaughter holding the stick, and it was great to see your family. And the thing about sticks is it creates a lot of memories, and it's a very kind of interesting type of thing to give to a family member. It's a really good gift because there's certain energy to it, and you can have so many memories around a walking stick or around a shillelagh or a piece of wood or something like that. And everyone, when it picks up a stick and starts shaking it around, they're happy. Like it's there's something in it. There's some energy when you have something that's handmade and something that came from the earth and grew in the soil. And this is like a piece of Ireland. Like this grew out of Irish soil, made by Irish hands. So it is quite good. Do you send to Germany? Yes, I do. Mash Hunter says, do you send to Germany? I do. I do. I have I have a lot of good customers in Germany. I like going to Berlin. It's a pretty good city. I like my schnitzel. I do like eating schnitzel and currywurst and bratwurst. I do like as well. Let's see. Web Builders is incredibly tough. I have beat the shit out of stuff with it as well. You're a violent man, Web Wielder, but a good man. You're a man's man. I wouldn't like to be on your wrong side. Like you come across as a guy that has a low tolerance for bullshit, and I think that's good. I think you have to be a bit this. Let's see. Mash Hunter says, "Cool, thanks, Schnitzel." Yeah, I like Germany. I like the food, the German beer, Weiss beer, and oh man, it's so good. It's just a more like with Germany, man. Like how do you guys stay in shape? Because there's so many calories in those things, but it's so good. Germany is one of my favorite places to go. And the older I get, the the less tolerance I have. Yeah, you don't have to put up with nonsense anymore from people as well. But yeah, like I do love these slapjacks. I keep one in my car. I keep one in my jacket. These 8-inch ones are pretty good, like just to keep inside your jacket. Just walking to and from my car, just in case, like there is the thing about Ireland is, as you probably know if you've been following the news, is that it's not as safe as it once was. Like where I am in Kerry, it's not too bad, County Kerry, but like around the cities and around places as well, you have to, things have gone turned a bit for the worse for a while, and these things come in cycles. And you'll be fine if you come to west of Ireland, the southwest, the rural spots as well. That's the best part of Ireland if you're coming. I'd advise, unless absolutely necessary, to avoid the cities. If you fly into Dublin Airport, just leave Dublin straight away. There's a lot going on there at the moment, so I wouldn't kind of recommend that. But yeah, so I've been working on these holly sticks. I have 27 of them ready. If all goes well, tomorrow afternoon or Sunday, I should have them all online. I'm going to post a lot of sticks tomorrow and on Sunday on my website so that I can go off for a few weeks to Thailand. And I will be still monitoring the website. I'll still be answering all the questions. I'll still be uploading content. I'll still be printing off all the labels and telling to my dad, and my dad will be doing the shipping for me while so my dad will do the shipping for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So will you be shipping to Germany and UK soon? Yes, I ship everywhere in the world. I ship to Japan. I've shipped to Kuwait, to Saudi Arabia. Actually, a lot to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a good one if you can get in there, Web Welder. Is it Carol? Isn't it? I think the name is. So Carol, if you can get to Saudi Arabia or Japan, it's good. Japan is like a bit pricey to go to. The only one that's kind of hard to ship to is Canada because, like, sometimes the customs in Canada are pretty annoying to deal with. Pad chemo with extra basil is my favorite. Um, yeah, I like Tom Kha Gai. It's a lemongrass coconut milk soup with Tom Kha Gai, or I like Lab Mo, or I like there's so many good Thai foods. Yeah, I like Thai foods as well. I think it's pretty good. Let's see now. Bear Wolf and Miss Catty says, "Hello, great to catch you live. Have watched several of your videos and really liked your work. I actually ordered a cane the past week and anxiously awaiting its arrival." Very good. I have, if you have, I've sent you the FedEx tracking number, so you can watch the stick as it's getting closer to your home, and that's the best way. Usually they take about like about a week on average. Like if they always say, "Yeah, we'll have it there in 3 days or 4 days," but like it's always about a week. There's always it gets delayed on one sorting center, but like a week is still pretty good. Like from Ireland, from the other side of the world. Hello from Georgia, USA. Hello, Paul. How is everything in Georgia? I'm here in Killorglin in County Kerry in the southwest of Ireland, a little town slash maybe village, about 2,500, 3,000 people, but we've a lot of new faces that have come into the town from the Ukraine, from Somalia, and from Nigeria. Actually, a big crowd. Anyway, never jumped on a magic wand crate. No, man. I've been asked like a million times to make like the magic wand and stuff. Like, there's no business model in it. They're quite cheap, and no one like if you have to shipping is a big problem. Like, to ship one of those little magic wands, it's almost the cost of the wand, and your profit margin is low on them. And like, there's not a lot of people that are into magic wands. It's a very small niche community. There's more people that want walking aids in the world than want magic wands or different things. There's a lot doing it as well. And most people who want the magic wands, they want a lot of work done in it, a lot of carving. So there's a lot, they want a lot in it, but they won't pay more than like 15, 20, 30 bucks, something like that. So I don't really see it as a viable kind of product and business model with a good return. I've been a native flute maker for several years. I can relate to your thoughts and keeping things traditional. Yes, I do see myself as a custodian of Irish heritage, and I am very supportive of heritage crafts around the world. I think you should take pride in your country, take pride in crafts that are associated and synonymous with your country. I think there's nothing wrong with anything in history that you should know about, and I think that there is still a lot of value in revisiting and looking at the way people lived in the past, and making handmade walking sticks is something that I'm very passionate about, and I think that a lot of you guys in this community are as well, because every year it's growing and growing and growing. I need to expand. I need to make more sticks. I need to make a factory or something. It's a good complaint to have, that there's such a huge interest and uptake, especially in the past few months. Like, usually July is the quietest month of the year. It's turned out to be one of my best months. Like, usually August, everyone's on a holiday and people don't really shop online. And like, I'm been flat out with sales, man, which is a good complaint. Good day, Francis and Mary. Hi, Paul. Let's see. Bear Wolf says, haven't received a tracking number yet, but figure it should come soon. Just message me and I'll send you it. Just send me an email with your just name or order number, and I'll reply with the tracking number as well. Because unless, like, if it's, I haven't shipped 15 orders. So if you ordered it maybe yesterday or yesterday afternoon, I haven't got to those orders yet. Let's see. Robert on Facebook says, connection to land and people is key to happiness. We are more than blind and passive consumers. Yeah, like, they've taught us to stare at these little. It's kind of ironic that I'm giving out about it, but they have convinced us to just stare at these little screens in front of our face, like pick up our phone and start looking at it and different things. Yeah, we need to see what's in the world more, and go out more and do more things. And like, one thing that I always need to improve on is more human connection. That sometimes I'm a bit of a solitary person. I keep to myself. I not try to get involved. I find it hard to control my opinions when people ask me different things. Um, so like, but I do, from this September and October, I'm going to work hard, but I'm going to try and network a bit more, and get to know people as well. Say hello to Frank and Aaron, will do. Hello, Paul. Do you ever carve anything out of expensive wood like ebony? I have a piece of ebony here. I have a piece of ebony that was given to me a few years ago. I use it as a footstool. I use it for so many different things, but it's really hard to work with. But like, I just focus on the woods that are local in Ireland. I just focus on what people want. I can make like fancy canes and ebony and all of this, but like, my customers are working men. They use their sticks, as walking aids, and I just have this kind of niche market that like my products. I know what they want, and people seem to be generally happy as well. And you know I try to work my ass off to keep this Irish heritage tradition alive. And I for me it's all about legacy now. Like, I've done well over the years, and I'm going to I kind of I just want to really be synonymous with making Irish shillelaghs and making sticks and Irish sticks that, in 50 years, 100 years time, people are looking at this video and goes, oh, there's this guy McCaffrey and he was doing it. And we need some success stories in Ireland with craft businesses. Like, actually, I was talking to, I have I don't want to go into it, but I ordered a knife from one guy and he never, paid him a lot of money. He was a good guy in the community. I won't give his name because he's difficult guy to deal with. But I paid for a handmade knife and I didn't get it, and he kept the money and lots of his excuses and stuff. So I was talking to a different guy last night who making knife, and he was on like the TV show, like Forged, the Forged Out of Steel or something, and he won it, but they cancelled the show because of COVID restrictions, because everyone in had to wear the masks and different things. But he was saying that his sales are down like 30% year on year, and he's been doing a lot of marketing. And I know a lot of like sales, or a lot of craft people as well have been down. But like, he just needs to get out more and to do more marketing as well. I see. JP Taylor says, "Hello from Montella. A stick scheduled to arrive today." Yes. Sometimes, Jim, they'll tell you that, and it'll be tomorrow, because the local courier will be like, I've done enough delivery today. I think I'll wait as well. Let's see. I'm doing well. Yeah, that's it. Forged in Fire was a great show. Yeah. So I was talking to the winner of Forged in Fire, and he only got. Do you know the prize is only $10,000, and like they didn't pay him for 2 years on it. He's told me a lot of man. He's told me a lot of stuff. No one knows who he is, so I can just kind of generally talk about him. Forged in Fire. Yeah, my dad's that. I did a video call with the guy who won it, and but it hasn't. This series is was recorded 2 years ago, but they haven't released it, and then they've recorded another new series now. So they have two seasons of series that they haven't released yet. And there's some things going on behind the scenes with some contractual things. And the one season where Jaman was in, everyone, there was like so much in it about the restrictions. It was done at the height of the flu pandemic thing. And so it was, yeah, Forged and Flyer. Oh yeah, Forged the Femme says I was in season 4, episode 14. Oh really? I'm gonna check that out. Season 4, episode 14. But yeah, like the guy who won it said he only got $10,000, and then they didn't pay him for 2 years, and then like they only paid him like last week. And he makes these knives. He's a good guy. We had a very interesting talk. We were talking about business, about marketing, and he was saying about how it's very difficult to start to selling knives online because of they keep he gets shadow banned, and anything associated with fighting or violence is not allowed online. Like, I'm lucky because I make walking aids and walking sticks and Irish heritage products, souvenirs, of course. And sometimes he was asking me for advice because, like, I was telling him he needs to make some video content for a knife business, and he was like, if I start making videos of the knives, they get shadow banned. But like I told him, the way to do it is like stealth marketing. I said, what you do is make a cookery channel where you're cooking food, but have these knives, and the whole your whole marketing and things for the algorithm is, this is a cooking channel. We're talking about food. It's a food channel, but and every episode you have your knives and you show cutting through things, you demonstrate and different things, and then the comments will start, where's that knife, where can I get it? And it's a kind of stealth way of marketing. So I was kind of explaining to him, like, maybe that's what he should do, try to set up a network of all of these other channels and different things as well. But I do enjoy talking about boring things like that with other craft people. And it's interesting when I meet a crafts person who wants to talk business. Like, what have they done, what has worked for them, how they ship, what problems they deal with. Like, I like speaking to guys who are doing it like professionally and full time, because you there's always value that can be passed between me and between them. And he's a great guy, actually. And his sticks are, or sorry, his knives are 250 for a custom made stick. He says they take 4 months to make, and like he can make like two a day or something like that, and he has these orders for these like bigger companies. But yeah, it seems like a tough business model because he can only make about 600 per year, maximum. He can, like, about two a day on average. So it's hard to scale up unless you have two or three guys working for you and you have a few different things as well. But I have a lot of knife makers that follow me on Instagram, and a lot of people who are into the knives and stuff. They do buy blackthorn shillelaghs and walking sticks, and a lot of Irish sticks as well. So there is a big community around that. But I am annoyed that one of these stick knife guys who was very active in my community, who is very nice, who is everything. I decided he bought one of my sticks too. Um, and then I decided to buy, some knives from him. And then he just disappeared, man. And then I had his address and I had to contact him and I had to message him and email him. Then he was like, "Oh, why are you like?" I just said to him, like, "Where's my knives?" And he said, "Oh, I have this reason, I have this, I've been delayed, this or this." And I said, "Okay." And it went on for months and months and months. This is like, we're into like nearly September now, and like I paid him back in April, and still no sign of it. And he said to me that the knife is 75% done, and he said he has etched the name McCaffrey into the knife, and that's really nearly done now. So I said, "Look, can you send me a picture? Show me a picture of this," because like he had no problem sending loads of pictures on his page and loads and all of these things. So I just said, "Can you show me a picture if you're saying that's 75% done? Take out your phone camera there, take a picture and send it to me." And he went silent. Then I followed him up with two messages, and then he said, "Oh, I'm being so rude asking him to do that." And I was like, "No, I just want proof that what you said is who it is." So it's going to be annoying to deal with him. I probably lost my money, but there's things I can do to get it back. In the UK, they have consumer rights agencies that you can contact. I have his name, I have his address, I have everything about the guy. I don't want to do this, and I'm trying to I told the guy, "Look, I paid you £350. Give me back 250, and you can keep £100 for doing absolutely nothing." And he has no progress. He can't show anything. I asked him, "Can he show me some of the tools that he's working with?" He's like, "No." So I think, I don't know, man, if he was just one of these catfish type of guys, that there's a scam where sometimes people will message you as a crafts person, and they'll do a thing where, "Oh, if you buy from me, I'll buy from you," type of thing. I'm getting a load of those type of scams too. And especially coming up to Christmas, you get a lot of these guys. That's why I try to be very open with you guys in the community. I show you videos of me working. I do these live streams. You can see my face, you can hear my voice. Because there's a lot of scammers out there now who will catfish and who will pretend to be craftspeople, who will pretend to be making walking sticks as well. And yeah, like, I've had, like, that's horrible, Mary saying, "Yeah, man." So like I got ripped off for £350 because I wanted to get a knife and give it to my son, a handmade knife. And yeah, the guy took it and he's not giving me my money back. And he's trying to, like, he's tried all different tactics. He was like, "This person died, this person died, I have mental health issues, I have this, I have that." Just like a million excuses. And like, I'll go through a few of them. But everyone has enough where, like, enough is enough. You need to ante up now, and either give me my knife. If you haven't, like, he hasn't done anything, and I don't think he ever did. I don't think I still have questions whether he is into the knife things. He has a channel. He's got loads of pictures, but like none. I've asked him to see. Show me your workshop. Show me this. Can you show me like anything? And he's like, "Nah." So sometimes you're nice to the craftspeople, and they just do stuff like that. It happens. But I've had bad looks with getting knives. Uh, but yeah, and it takes a while. Even these like slapjacks took a while to get with customs and stuff as well. But at least they arrived, and your man is completely sound to deal with. And but yeah, so like so at the moment now I was getting these, like, I thought it'd be great content too, because I could get these knives that have the name McCaffrey in them. I could like show them and stuff as well. But like here, you can't show knives on streams and different things. And if you put too many knives in your videos, you get banned. Like, I remember I was doing a live stream on TikTok, and I showed a knife, and stream instantly was taken down, like by the algorithm as well. But it is an art form, and there's loads of great craftspeople that make swords, that make knives, that make different things as well. And yeah, like, they should be allowed to sell. Like, they're not allowed, like, to sell on different platforms. Like Etsy doesn't allow them. Like, eBay, they have restrictions as well. And even shipping, they can't. he was telling me as well that he can't ship to the UK, that he's in the USA and he can't ship knives to the UK at all, and only he can ship them to certain countries. They don't allow the shipment of knives. So like it's not difficult if you know. I mean, it's I mean it is difficult if you're a craftsperson and you have a skill and this is your trade and this is like your living of what you do full time, and then you have all these restrictions, and it's a lot of competition as well. So you just need a lot of marketing as well. Any more questions before I go? I'm getting pretty tired. I've been up till four a.m. 4 nights in a row now. I really need to sleep. I gotta get wake up early tomorrow, get a haircut. Um, did you post a bad review? No, I didn't. I'm giving him a chance. I'm only telling you guys in community here, and I won't name him or do anything. But like, I don't want to do that to the guy. Yet anyway. But I'll be fair with him. I'll give him a month of seeing what he does. I'll give him a month, and if like, it's just effort to go to, and that's the annoying thing because I'm a busy man. But like, I know what to do. Like I can go and I can complain and can do this and can do a lot of things. But like, it's so easy. Like he didn't make it. It was basically like a setup. He was it's one of those things. But there's a lot of great knife guys out there. But there's a few guys in that are in that community that are just as. You'll have to buy shoe knives. You won to the USA. Yes, I want to go to the USA. Probably go there in 2025. If I told you guys many times, my dream is just get a car, drive around to little towns, come to the US. Yeah, yeah. I remember your invitation for me to go and to bring me fishing and stuff. Found that quite interesting. It'd be great content too. But like I wouldn't be able to bring a load of sticks and different things, but like if if I can like set up a few speaking events, or if I can go to some Irish festivals and like, but then people wanted me to do demonstrations and different things, but maybe like speaking events. If I could get like two or three speaking events, then I could do that and go to America. And back before I retired, we traveled a native pow pow circuit, and flutes were always a good seller. And what's drive for top quality, and even had some professional players get them as well. Yeah, like people like things that are handmade. How did you pay? Maybe credit card? No, I paid him by bank transfer. Lunza said, yeah, you can reverse the credit card and stuff. But it was back in April, and it was like months and months away. And with credit card reversals, you can only do that for 2 weeks after you pay in Ireland. Uh, Tyke Francis says, thanks for the interest, Slán. Appreciate that. Dreamer says, have you considered a stamp wood burning and some sort of maker's mark for your sticks? I've considered it, but I just don't think it looks good when you have like a maker's name on that as well. I usually just have a style, like it's handmade, it's rasps. If you really need a maker's mark or something, just message me. I'll make a video and send you a video of me holding your stick talk and say, hey, this is the authentic stick I've sent. It takes me, you know, 30 seconds on my phone and it's done, rather than putting a maker's mark on, authenticating it, certificate of authenticity, and all of this. It's you got it from me. It gives you the memories. That's all you need to know. You don't need me to stick on a sticker to say it's a McCaffrey stick, unless you plan to resell these in the future and stuff, which some people do. But and they go up in value. They go up in value quite a lot. The blackthorn sticks will keep going up in value because they're getting rarer and rarer to get. I have a good stock for about 3 more years, but like if I don't get enough sticks this winter time, I'm in trouble because like I've been selling too much. Let's see. Jim says a great story. Great story was in Goodwill. Let's see. Had my walking stick in my cart. A guy asked me about my stick. He says how great it looked, and you like. Well, I gave him info about it. Well, let's see. Let him have it, and now it's great. Where can I get one? So I said McCaffrey is around here, which is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Tell him how to get one. He will be doing it closer if I tell him Ireland. That's why the quality. Appreciate that. I'll check on speaking events. Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to just go to some parades or speaking events or Irish festival. Like, hello, Francis McCaffrey, Blackthorn Shillelagh Maker. Happy to tell you about my craft, my business, tell you about Ireland, and if I could get a few of those events, it'd be interesting to kind of, because like I don't really go when I go on holiday. I kind of always try to have some business to do as well. I enjoy that. It's what I enjoy doing. But I'd like to do some more speaking events. There are obviously heirlooms. A few generations might like to know where they came from. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. Um, My YouTube channel will be eternal. My all of these social medias I'll keep up. But yeah, a lot of guys ask me for makers marks and different things. I looked at doing it 2 or 3 years ago, and I didn't really. I hired some guys to develop like logo marks and different things, and I didn't like any of them. They all look crap. And then I gave up after three designers. So I hired three designers, and I didn't really like the makers mark they came up with. There was always the same stupid one, like an MC with the M and the C, and then like something that tried to look like a shillelagh in it, and it just looked sad. So maybe if I can find something, a design or something I like, but then like most people just want to stick and they put their own initials or own name in it as well. Let's see, Rimonite, nothing more frustrating than getting something you've paid for and money you've earned. It's nothing more frustrating than not getting something you've paid for and earned money for. Yeah. um, yeah, I kind of always wanted like a custom knife, and I'm a cheap Charlie, and I wouldn't want to it. And then I felt sorry for the guy. I had a bit of sympathy, and he bought one of my sticks, and he was talking about his business, and his knives were pretty cool, like the ones that he portrayed that he could do. But like, I don't know, man. I doubt he even makes them. I think it was just an elaborate scam that got me. These things happen, man. You just learn from it. But I'll see. I'm trying to negotiate with the guy to get 250 back of the 350. I told him he can keep 100 just for being so good at doing nothing. But if he doesn't, he's trying to he's trying to say that I'm harassing him, and it's affecting his mental health. And I was like, I've been very I've kept all screenshots of all the emails. There's no harassment. Like, I messaged him like once every 3 weeks saying, "Can you update, or what's this like? Come on." And that's not harassment. So anyway, look, guys, I'm out of here. I've had a long, long, long day. I'm tired, but I wore it out. I need to get some sleep, and I've all dust. I need to shower, need to shave. But anyway, guys, thanks so much. Watch my website for the next 2 days. Tomorrow afternoon and Sunday, I'll be uploading a load of short shillelaghs. I'll be uploading all the holly sticks. I'll be uploading some hiking sticks. I've a few really good hiking sticks, and I'll be uploading enough products that should keep my website ticking over for 3 weeks or something like that. Even though I won't be here physically, my shop will be going online. My dad will be shipping the sticks for me. I will be in Thailand dealing with all the customer service questions, printing up all the labels and managing the business from there while my dad will ship. So there will after this week. So on Saturday and Sunday, I'll be posting. Maybe on Monday morning if I have time because I'm a bit of a workaholic. I'll be putting a lot of new sticks up, and then there'll be no new sticks for about 2 or 3 weeks after that. Um, I got to put up all the sticks and I get a chance, man. I just run out of time. It's like 7 p.m. now. I gotta go home, feed the wee ones, and feed myself, feed the dogs, do chores. They've messaged me. There's no toilet paper at home. There's no toilet paper, so I have to. Tired now. I just want to go home, but I have to go to the shop to get some toilet paper because apparently there's no toilet paper in my house. My mom was complaining. She was like, "There's no toilet paper." It's so annoying, man. It's like the whole time I stock up on loads of that toilet paper, and it's like all the time. Oh, there's none. So annoying. Bye, folks. Great to see you. Bye, Mary. Good evening, Francis. Recently, I felled an apple and plum tree. Desire to use lumber because of a few walking stick. The thickness range from 1 to 4 inch. How long should they take the season? Usually, it's a bit quicker with apple and plum. Like, you don't have because the wood grain isn't as tight. You still need a good part of a year and a half, probably a year and 3/4. Just check it after a year and a half. If you leave it in a room with lots of moving air, some people say they can season it within a year. But I don't know. I haven't really there's a plum tree in my dad's garden that's we cut probably 10 years ago, and then it seasoned pretty okay. And I've used like cherry like a long time ago as well, and a few of these different woods. But like for the last number of years, it's just been all blackthorn, rowan, holly. Now I've just started done some oak. Oak seems to season fast enough. I had some pieces and like within a year and a half, there was like a rock solid. Um, Hope that helps. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Keep an eye on the website, McCaffreycrafts.com. Tomorrow and on Sunday, I'll be uploading a lot of sticks, and give you, some temptation with my sticks. Thank you for watching as always, guys.